We are live, baby. Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Tyler, and welcome back to another episode of Nerd Talk at our new home for Nerd Talk, right here on the official Nerd Talk YouTube channel.
Yes, sir.
Um, we do not have our intro because that is the one thing we forgot to carry over. Of
Yeah.
course, we would, but
We'll
next
be
week.
back next week. We'll be back next week with it.
Um, but we are here tonight on episode 82 of Nerd Talk. I'm here with my co-host AJ Reacts 2. What's going on, brother?
What's up, man? I am pumped for this film. This is one of my favorite scary movies of all time. So, I'm ready to get into it.
And we are also going to be doing a full spoiler talk for Ahsoka Episode 5 to let people get in here.
Hmm.
So, without further ado, let's get into that. So, Ahsoka Episode 5. So, last week we talked about how much hype was coming into this episode. They showed this episode in a movie theater last night. My friend actually went and said it was unorganized to the 10th degree. They turned down like most of the people that showed up because they reached maximum capacity, which I'm not surprised by. But there was a lot of hype coming into this episode, and I think they mostly delivered. I think that okay. For starters, the episode was very good. The episode was great. It was another solid episode. This show has not had a single bad episode thus far, which I'm happy to report. We're more than halfway through the show now, and we've yet to have a episode that I'm like, you can skip that. No, every episode has been high quality television so far.
Agreed.
Um, the thing I'll start out with this because everything else is going to be positive. I was a tad disappointed with the Ahsoka and Anakin continuation. Now, it's not to say it was bad. I actually enjoyed it very much. When they went into the Clone Wars flashback, I almost wet myself and did a flip in my seat because it was it was literally like they extracted it from the cartoon and put it in live action. You know, the costumes, the look, everything was top notch and it was just incredible. You know, they even gave Anakin his hairstyle from Clone Wars, which it's a little too short for me, but I'm used to Anakin with the bush on his head.
Hmm.
But
The Revenge of the Sith, Anakin.
yeah. But this was all great. I loved all this. I thought that the young girl who played Ahsoka did great. Hayden Christensen was fantastic in this episode. This might be my favorite performance of him in his run, I guess. But I also really liked him in Obi-Wan too. So, but I really liked this. The lightsaber fights were fantastic. The choreography was on point. It was so good, so epic. Um, my main grievance with this was they did not dive into the meat and potatoes of this conflict the way I wanted them to. You know, I said last week that I would love to see her fight him as Vader and ask him, why did you turn to the dark side? Why did you do all these horrible things? And we didn't get any of that. They kind of just fought a couple times, and then he's like, "Oh, you learned your lesson. Okay, I'm gonna bye. Bye. I'll see you." That was really it. And when he left, and I realized that that was the last we were gonna see of him, I was just like, that sucked. Well, not that it sucked, but like, that was it. I don't know. I don't know. I was underwhelmed by that.
Hmm.
Um, Everything else with Hera and Jason, I thought was solid. They're really honing in on Jason being force sensitive, and I hope they do something with that. I hope that's just not a oh, we'll tease this and maybe we'll do a spin-off show on it. I hope that they actually go in on that. And then the ending, she uh I guess connects with the force whales, which I was gonna feel bad calling them force whales, but they literally call them whales. So I'm
Yeah, they
like,
did.
Like, I'm not gonna feel back all of the fucking whales if that's what they're called. It's like when uh, James Cameron released Way of Water, and he has these creatures that are like whales, and he's like, "No, they're not whales. Don't call them whales. Motherfucker, I can call them what I want, bro." Um, so she connects with the whales, and they're going to take her, hopefully, to where Ezra and Thrawn are. So I dug all of that. Again, this was all good. I just wanted more. I wanted more depth. You could have made a whole hour long episode just with Anakin and Ahsoka, and I don't think anyone would have complained. I don't know. That's where I'm standing on that.
Yeah, solid, solid. So going into this episode, there was a lot of hype surrounding the episode because of who showed up in, towards the end of the last episode. So I was curious. I was kind of on the same wavelength as you, Tyler. Am I stuck? Am I frozen? Am I
No, you're
lagging?
really loud.
It's still low.
Yeah.
How about now?
No.
Still,
It's, no.
it's okay. Um, what I was saying, I was kind of on the same wavelength as you last week. Kind of nervous to see what is gonna happen in this particular episode. It did not disappoint at all, and your gripes with it, I understand, and we talked about this off screen too. But I understand your gripes with it, but I feel like to combat what you were saying about Anakin and things like that, I feel like this is that it was more for Ahsoka than to get answers with Anakin and why he was the way he was. I feel like Anakin had his time, and now we're trying to focus on the development of Ahsoka herself. And it's all included, as far as her being his Padawan and stuff like that. But I really enjoyed the path that they took with kind of teasing her, like looking to the dark side. Maybe she's gonna go there, and ultimately she didn't, and she kind of got closure from her master there. So that was I really dug everything with Anakin and Ahsoka and the world between worlds, that whole thing, and how they went to Clone Wars flashback. That was awesome. And funnily enough, I was like, when the episode ended last week, I was like, I need to watch that Clone Wars movie again, because I watched it a long time ago before I knew anything about Star Wars or whatever. So, and it was my very first introduction to Star Wars. So that seeing it again and seeing it in context, I really, I really dug it. Um, but yeah, so the episode was dope. I think it was. Um, I feel like everything with the whales and things like that, I'm kind of hesitant on. I'm a little hesitant on, because it's kind of like, are we? It's kind of like just we're going without like no sense of direction. Like, we're going forward with no sense of direction. It's like, okay, these force whales are gonna bring us to Ezra. How? Why? Like it's kind of like that's one reason why I couldn't give it a full like 5 out of 5. But
Yeah,
other than that,
I'm I'm a little hesitant going into next week. I feel like, see, I said that about last week or this week's episode. I was like, I was kind of afraid that this week was going to be a slow and dialogue heavy episode, but I guess that, well, it clearly wasn't that. And then we're going into next week and we don't know where we're going. So I'm assuming we have 3 episodes left. I'm assuming that Next
Because he
week
had
they're
9.
gonna 8.
8. Oh, okay.
Um, so I'm assuming next week they're going to do some random thing. I don't know what. And then episode 7, I think they're gonna find Ezra and Thrawn, and then episode
Mm,
8 is gonna be the finale.
I could see that. I could definitely see that happening. And as far as what you're saying with Jason, I feel like they are going to have Ahsoka be his master to at the end, and that's kind of where we're gonna leave off. And I'm cool with that. I'm okay with that.
Trying to think of anything else. I think we got everything.
Hmm.
Yeah, episode 5 of Ahsoka was fantastic. If you guys have not watched it, or if you guys are not watching it, please do yourself the favor and go watch it. I think the show is over hated, low key, but also underappreciated at the same time. I think the show is genuinely great, and it's making me love Star Wars again.
Hmm. One quick thing, I know you mentioned it, but Ariana Greenblatt as young Ahsoka, she's on the come up, man. She was also in Barbie, and she was in Love and Monsters. She was in uh, Infinity War as young Gamora. She's on the come up, so I'm gonna keep my eye out on her.
I really liked her in Love and Monsters. She was great in
Hmm.
that.
She was.
Yes. If you guys have seen episode 5 of Ahsoka, please let us know down below um, how you felt about it and what do you guys think is going to happen next.
Yeah.
Without further ado, it's time to play a game. For those who are not familiar with our watch alongs, you grab your copy of the film. No, this is not 4K. This is just in a black case. This motherfucker has the steelbook, bro. I want that steelbook. Um, I'm watching the 4K, and by the way, we were watching the unrated version, which is it should not be hard to find. But we are watching the unrated version of Saw 2004. Let's turn that off. So, again, grab your copy and go to 00 and wait for us to count it down real quick. AJ, see if you get the Lionsgate logo before.
Nope.
Okay, you did get it.
I do, and I need to
Look at
make
him.
sure. Yeah, make sure that audio isn't coming through. Not trying to get copyrighted. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, we're gonna count it down. 3, 2, 1, play. Let's go. Let the games
Why are
begin.
you buffering? Don't do that. SBC Bird or SBC
Uh,
Unleashed. What's up, man? He said 10 out of 10 for Ahsoka. Was really good. It was a good episode. Jared Runner, what's going on, bro?
yo, yo. When was the first time you saw this movie?
I think I was in high school or right out of high school. And I was like just getting into horror movies. And I saw this at the library. And I was at the library constantly in high school.
There's the key.
And
Oh, there it goes.
down the drain. Bloop. Um, yeah, I was at the library constantly, just renting any and everything. Um, and this movie, I didn't realize how much of a detective type of movie this was gonna be because I had heard of the franchise, obviously, but I like always heard that it was gory and like just. not random nonsense, and they were referring to the other movies. This movie is like really, it's really a detective story and a mystery in a way. So I was kind of taken off guard, but I loved it.
Yeah, I bought the this thingy, this big old bulk. I think I bought it for like
Hmm.
$15, which this is always cheap. And
That's not a bad price.
it was funny. I said like, "Oh, why is it cheap? Like, why is it so cheap?" 8 movies later, I understood why. you know, um, but I bought that set, and I didn't go through all of them until 2021. I
Hmm.
think I watched the first three in 2020 when I got it, and then I was like, kind of don't want to keep going.
Hmm.
We'll be honest. Um, so I kind of just put it off, and then I reviewed them all um, before Spiral, and then that's when I finished them, and I was like, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, they definitely lower in quality after the first one. The second one is good too. It's just a completely different movie. It's not the same. Not the same type of movie. Jared Runner says I watched it once for the first time back in October 2021. Yeah, that's when Tyler, you said you watched it for the first time in 2021, or you went through all of them in 2021?
I watched this for the first time in 2020.
Oh, okay, in 2020. And then the next year you went back and watched the rest. Got you.
I'm a doctor, just like you.
I actually got to see when it dropped in the theaters, when they re-released it in the theaters.
Mm.
I think that
Next
was
year
like,
is the 20th anniversary.
they're probably gonna throw it back in the theater.
I'm definitely gonna go see it.
I definitely would go see that in the theater again. It's like it was a 11 o'clock showing too. So, and one other person in my theater.
We got Lee Winnell, Carrie Ells in this movie. Lee Winnell has gone on to be one of the best directors working. Too bad he's not doing anything right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to, but as a film, I think the first one is better. But two is probably the best of the throw a bunch of twerps in a room and have them go through traps movies.
Yeah, for sure.
No one is taking your kidneys, or you'd be
And
dead.
your kidneys on eBay.
Yeah. He wasn't expecting him to say yeah. He looked at him like, oh, okay.
Man, Scary Movie has ruined so many horror movies, bro. Whenever I see them in a room together, I think about the Dr. Phil and Shaq scene. It's
I haven't
Scary
even
Movie
seen
4.
that one.
And they're sitting there, and Dr. Phil has to cut off his foot, and it's the wrong foot. It's the foot that's not chained. He said wrong foot. Oh man, I should not be thinking about that while watching this movie, but here we are.
Yeah, this this movie is very much a detective story going backwards, and
Yeah.
I think most people would be surprised by that watching it for the first time, not knowing that.
Hmm.
It even surprised
I
me
definitely
rewatching
was.
it. I forgot about that, how much it's like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a shame that the franchise went in the way that it did, because I think taking this serious approach to it, if done right, could have been really something cool.
Yeah,
But I
I
feel like
agree.
they knew what people want. Well, they thought they knew what people wanted, and they fucking cranked that shit up to 1,000, to the
Yeah,
point where people were just over it by the final chapter.
they're doing pretty much any and everything with these movies.
Mhm. He throw the key like that. Bro, throw it closer to the fucking bathtub so it can go in the drain, bro. He don't throw the tape when
Toilet is
you're no fucking
disgusting.
toilet. Jigsaw can't afford the 5-star trap room. You got to make budget cuts somewhere.
Man, a rusty tub.
Dude, he's got like 25 people to trap. He can only do so much at a time.
I feel like it would be kind of cool to do a Saw escape room.
They
Like,
have one at Six Flags. They just
really?
announced that they're doing it for Saw X. I didn't want to go though,
Wow.
because we went to Fright Fest for Six Flags last year and it was kind of dookie. So I was like,
Mm.
that shit's probably just gonna be dumb. It's something.
I remember. So the last time you watched this movie, which was a couple weeks ago, you were talking about Carrie Ellis acting, and I agree that it's not the best in this movie at
Come on,
all.
come on, again.
It's it's kind of laughable, to be
It's
honest.
not even. This isn't even the worst of it. There's some
Oh
lines towards the end.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
god!
It's the delivery. It's like,
When he cuts his
what do
leg
you?
off, he's like, oh, oh, oh. It's so bad. Ladies and gentlemen, probably wondering where you are.
Leave it alone.
Which he was absolutely right in saying. It's like, bro, why would I throw the tape recorder, you dumbass? Dr. Gordon.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab something to drink.
Smoke she spot for the treasure. Lena kind of looks like Ezra Miller here. I don't know if that's the comparison you want, but he definitely looks like Ezra Miller here. Hmm.
All right, I'm back. Try to cut the chains.
Someone made a point that kind of makes sense. They say they try to cut the. All right, nice one, genius. Broke it. They cut the chain, but they don't try to cut the pipe.
Yeah, they don't try to cut the pipe. It's
Which
probably
I don't know if that was gonna work.
yeah. I probably wouldn't have tried to cut the pipe either. Definitely not before it broke. The saw broke. Have you seen the short film that this movie is based on? I
No,
haven't either.
it's on the 4K.
It is. It's not on the Blu-ray.
Mm. Mhm.
It is.
It's actually on the Blu-ray, not the 4K. Huh.
No, I mean what I have. I'm talking about what I have.
Oh. Mm. That's not my Blu-ray.
Yeah. See, these have the movies. This has Saw 1 and 2 on it, but that's it.
No,
And
that,
then
that, that's how mine is. It's
three,
the same.
four.
No, it's not like that.
Um, you say yours is like that too,
The disc, yeah.
and you got the short film too.
Oh, I don't know if it's on this one.
Oh, see that you confusing me.
Well, that's on my Blu-ray. I meant this.
Yeah, on the combo pack for the 4K. I
It's
got
funny. I
you.
bought this steelbook on a whim. I had seen it and I was like, "Oh, that looks really cool. Let me get it." And
I'm
then the
sold.
steelbook
I'm.
is gone.
You want this steelbook? I want that steelbook.
Steelbook. I love the back, bro. The back. Oh, the back.
It's fire. That's awesome.
I kind of want that spiral steelbook too, even though the movie's not great.
It's like purple. The purple.
Yeah. Does that say first person on it? Gotta check. Ken's not in
It's
here.
Lionsgate.
That don't mean nothing. If it's not first person, it's not gonna matter. Nope. That's weird.
Stacy Wilson is in the building. She said
I
for a
say
horror movie, for a horror movie to be in one room for the majority of the time, it's wild to think about. But Saw does it well. Yeah, it's a lot in that one room. It definitely is.
Ooh, the barbed wire trap.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's some crank editing. If I ever seen it, that's
No,
crank. But the
Crank
whole
is in
movie.
a league of its own, bro. Crank is in a league of its own, bro. We watched Crank together.
What a ride!
I get why people like it, but no dice, bro.
We still got to watch two.
You gonna need a lot of these to get through Crank with your sanity. I'm not watching two, bro. Sorry.
You're not watching two?
No. Nope. Unless they make a 4K steelbook. Nope. Oh, this trap is insane.
Stop it.
Woof. A proposal. This girl's from Friends.
Who?
This girl right here, she's from Friends.
What is she? Who is she in Friends?
She
The,
plays that girl that Joey dates from that play.
oh yeah. Got to
Danny,
say that's not.
they got Danny Glover in this movie, bro.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy that a bunch of film students got Danny Glover in their movie because they were college students at the time when they made this.
Yep.
Danny Glover, bro.
I got Carrie Ells too. Carrie Ells was pretty big. Princess Bride.
Dr. Gordon. The one time we see him in the movie.
This dude. Oh yeah. This is the only time we see him in a movie until you know. This dude is from Lost.
Zep.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, stop touching my stuff, weirdos.
You're definitely ahead of me. He just walked in the room.
I watched Lethal Weapon too.
You look up the budget for this movie.
Uh, 20 million, I think.
How much did you say?
20.
One. 1 million.
Hmm?
In movie language, that's dirt cheap.
Yeah, bro. That's how much commercials make. Or that's how much commercials cost.
Hmm.
I think it grossed 20 million. Could be wrong.
I can see that. Definitely. I can see it grossing more, honestly. Let's see. What did it gross? It grossed 103 million.
Jesus Christ, I'm way off today.
Made over $100 million.
Even if it would have made $20 million, that still would have been crazy.
Hmm. This dude is
Amanda!
in. This dude is in Lost as well. Amanda's Trap is so crazy.
It's crazy when it actually goes off 7 movies later.
You had to show it.
Yo, in Saw 6, when this fat fuck got out of that trap, I was so mad. It's not even funny. I think I lowered my score on that movie because of that.
Oof.
You know what I always wondered? When they get in the traps, I was like, what if they just don't move?
What if they don't move?
Yeah. Because the timer only starts going down when they like pull it.
Oh, they just be sitting there.
I mean, they'd be alive.
I mean, not until they die of malnourishment.
Oh man, dog. You don't know me, but
That'd be no fun.
I want to play a game.
It's like, oh, I want to play a game.
Yeah, all you had to do was ask. Oof.
Reverse bear trap. Ow!
Rest in peace to that piece of styrofoam.
Styrofoam everywhere.
Look around, Amanda. Know that I'm not lying.
Yeah, when I first watched this movie, I did not expect it to be what it was at all. Like, at all.
Epilepsy warning, Jesus.
For
Up,
real.
you done it now.
Start a timer.
Look at her sitting there faking it. Well, I mean, I guess she didn't fake this because it did happen, but
It's more than meets the eye with Amanda.
I guess this, I guess this is all happening before Saw 2, because I think he goes to her after this.
Can't remember the sequence of events. Which one happens first?
What you got there, bro? This is the longest minute in cinematic history.
It is.
These are the kinds of minutes I experience when I'm about to clock into work, bro. Staring at the time clock and it just does not go. I'm like, bro, move!
It's like, why would she just keep stabbing him? Why would she not?
Because she had to make the wound deep enough.
Yeah. That's disgusting.
It's slipping, it's slipping! Whoop!
Pop. Ooh.
Congratulations, you saw. Grateful to be alive, but not you. Not anymore.
What other movies? Danny Glover. Predator 2.
Bro. Predator. Yo, Predator 2 could go right up there with Exorcist 2 as one of the worst sequels ever made, bro.
I'll give that to you.
Predator 2 is so bad, bro. I know people that legitimately say with a straight face that Predator 2 is not that bad. The movie is
It's
not
awful.
good, bro. Of all the ideas you could do for a Predator sequel, that's what you did.
I feel like the concept isn't bad. It just wasn't well executed.
It's not Predator, bro. They literally took a random gang movie and threw Predator in there, bro.
It's not. Yeah, I get that, but the creatures actually being in the city, that could be crazy.
I'll say the Predator did that better for whatever that's worth, but
That movie is not good either.
it's not.
I
The only thing
think the
that
comedy
movie,
kills that movie.
the thing that makes that movie better is the, we'll call it the Alpha Predator, is
Mm,
actually pretty cool, and the suit
yeah,
is fucking fantastic.
yeah, it's great.
And the kills are pretty good when they're not drowned in CGI.
Right.
That's expensive.
Who's paying for that?
That's a lot of paperwork.
Camera.
That's crazy that this is the they're in the house that Saw 2 takes place in right now.
You violated my privacy. So creepy.
I said when you left that Lee Winnell looks like Ezra Miller in this movie.
A little bit. He does a little bit. He got that haircut too.
If that really was Ezra Miller, huh. Carrie Ellis would really want to start screaming. Ezra Miller would probably saw through his foot in like 5 seconds. Let's chop right through that shit. Let's get freaky.
See what else Lee Winnell has acted in. He doesn't do a lot of acting. He was in Aquaman?
He probably made a cameo because James Wan directed that.
Yeah, he was a cargo pilot. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. James Wan. I didn't even think about that. He was in Bye Bye Man.
Speaking of Aquaman, a trailer tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Warner Brothers, please don't drop that trailer until 1 o'clock. I'd greatly appreciate it.
What? That's what time you off work?
Yeah. I think they said they're going to drop it during the football game tomorrow, though.
Oh okay.
So it's probably not going to be till like 9.
Yeah, this man doesn't really act a lot.
Bro, I don't know what is going on with these studios and releasing Blu-rays only to release 4Ks like a year later.
That's Universal. Universal been doing that a lot this year
Paramount does it too. It's so dumb.
with the steelbooks. Paramount has been doing it with the steelbooks.
I guess the 4Ks aren't ready. I guess, but it's like you really needed a whole year to do that 4K. Like, who are you, James Cameron? Like
You
James
talking about for
Cameron.
Violent Night?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like Way of Water, I could understand that movie taking a whole year to get a 4K, but like Violent Night, what?
Yeah, I mean they did the same thing with Cocaine Bear. They did the same thing with Megan. I mean, Universal doing that thing. I don't know. I don't know why. This girl has no personality. Sorry.
The little girl.
Yes.
Uh, she does later on, of which I want her to shut the fuck up.
She said, "I'm scared. I want daddy."
James Wan says Lost Kingdom is not connected in any way to the Flash.
I'm okay with that.
I want to know how that makes sense
What do
after
you
that.
mean?
You know what?
Oh, after the post credit scene.
You know what? I'm gonna be brutally honest. This is the last movie in the DCEU. I don't care anymore.
I
I'm not gonna
wouldn't. I,
ask no questions, bro.
I would be cool if this movie had nothing to do with any of the DC EU.
I'm done asking
Just
I'm done asking how this thing connects to this thing. I don't care, bro. This is the last DCEU movie, and we're done, bro. It's like
I mean,
building the Millennium
I
Falcon.
mean, that sounds good, but who knows though? Who knows if that's really it?
It's like building a huge Lego set, and it's been such a pain in the ass. And you got like 5 pieces left, and you don't know where they go. You just like, bro, just throw them on there, call it a day.
Yeah, I mean, apparently we're keeping some of these actors, so who knows what's happening?
I just that baffles me because of the post credit scene to the Flash, but whatever. Apparently now there's
I
no
mean, what?
Batman in that movie, so
No Batman and Aquaman.
yeah, because apparently Ben Affleck was supposed to be there, and then I guess they put Michael Keaton in there when the whole Batgirl thing was happening, and then they took him out when they canceled it.
I'm okay with that. Just let that be its own thing. It can be connected to the first Aquaman, and just let that ride. I'm done.
I am fine with that.
Yeah.
Because that's how the first Aquaman was. That's what I was thinking about. A lot of people were
Mm-hmm.
like, "Wait, that makes no sense." It's like, other than them mentioning Justice League, Aquaman is very much its own thing.
Yeah, it is,
No,
and it
man,
works. It works for that
of
movie.
course. All those movies worked because of that. I was very okay with the fact that the only connection Birds of Prey had to the DCEU was Suicide Squad. I was fine with that. Shazam felt kind of connected, but it kind of felt like its own thing too. But a lot of people didn't like that. A lot of people were like, "No, we gotta have them connected." Like, no, when you
The
try
way,
too hard to connect them, that's when you start messing things up.
yeah, they don't feel as authentic.
But I kind of feel like most of the movies in the DCU are standalone type things. Like Black Adam is definitely like that. The only connection to anything that movie has is Amanda Waller and those Suicide Squad people.
Mm-hmm.
I really need to watch Black Adam again.
Yeah, mine is still in the plastic.
Not the plastic.
I need to watch mine too. I was thinking about throwing it on the other day, to be honest.
I was yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Oh, smooth, real smooth. Yo, he can look up and see that.
Oi!
Hey, what you got?
They introduced Jigsaw's wife in the fourth one, right? Or is it the fifth one?
Oh yeah, the fourth one. It's the fourth one. Because if they don't introduce her in three, then it's definitely four.
It's not three, so it's four.
Mm-hmm. Which one is it that they do a flashback and they got him with a hat, backwards cap to
I don't
show it, to show that he's younger?
know.
I think that's six. Oh my gosh, bro!
And it's so
You can't make
weird
this up.
because he's in this one and he's not doing nothing. He's just there.
Yep,
X, he's not doing nothing.
that is creepy. With
It's
the
almost all
eye.
Black Christmas.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, where did I just see that? It's Black Christmas.
Come here.
Yo, with the with the blanket over his head.
Ooh.
Oh, ooh. Come here.
No, you got to take lessons from this lady in Halloween Town. It's a ghost moaning sound. Ooh. Here we go, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, it's not until later. Mommy, help me! Help me! Help me! As she's trying to help you. Help me!
He listened to her heart. Do you know what this is, little girl? It's a Glock. So say it with me. A Glock.
Other places we call it the strap.
Say it with me. The strap. He said, there.
You're going to be all right. There.
There.
I need to watch that again too. Big Hero
I want that
6.
on 4K.
It is immaculate on 4K. Oh, Across the Spider Verse is tied with Moana for the best animated movie on 4K I've ever seen in my life.
Mm.
I was watching that movie on 4K and fucking awe. It
That's
looks
how.
stunning.
That's how I was watching Zootopia on 4K. I love Zootopia on 4K. I'm so glad I got that on Black Friday for the Black Friday sales. That's what I'm probably gonna start doing around Black Friday time is getting those animated Disney movies, the 3D animated. Already got Tangled and Zootopia. Fantastic on 4K.
I haven't watched Tangled yet.
You have it on 4K?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was wanting to watch Tangled the other day. I think that's because they were talking about that remake. Um, you watched Us today?
I did
Why?
because I'm doing that list, man. I'm going through that
Oh,
list.
I was about to say, why are you? Why did you watch that?
Yep. Watch Us. I started Scream. Watch American Psycho tomorrow. Are you watching 2020 Invisible Man or the original?
The original.
Gotcha.
Gotta watch him obliterate a train. Come on now.
The model train.
Movie is insane.
Man, when that movie gets going, it's like, bro,
Walking to the street, throws the bike at them.
throws a
They
bike
all
at the
walk
people.
out. They're like, "Oh!"
I showed that movie to my mom and she got a little scared. That's the bad guy from Rush Hour, the partner. Detective Singh.
So I guess the Mask of the Phantasm at Best Buy comes with a comic book.
Mm-hmm. It's like a 65-page comic.
I don't know where that goes though. Is it stuck to the back or is it inside the thing?
I
Because it
I
looked pretty
really
big.
don't know. Is it even in stores? I haven't seen anybody show it off in stores. I think it might be an online exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's an online exclusive. I saw that Tony picked it up, but yo, if this was the I love the Mask of the Phantasm like slipcover, like what it looks like. But if this was the that I love that poster. I don't know if
Yeah.
you can see that even,
I thought
but
when he showed that, I thought it was an alternative slip for a second. That's what it looked
nah,
like.
bro, it's that comic. Yeah, so apparently it's on the outside, on the back of it. So Mask of the Phantasm wasn't a comic beforehand.
No.
Okay. It's a comic adaptation of the movie.
Mm-hmm. Get my flannel. It's a little chilly in here. Oh, it needs to start being cold.
It's kind of getting that way in the morning over here. It was like 60 this morning, but it got up to like during the day, it got up to like 75, 80. Movies and Train Studios. What's going on, bro?
Oh,
We are watching Saw 2004.
it's crazy.
We're
This
at
movie came out when I was 2 years old.
mm-hmm. We are at the part where the detectives are in, I guess, the HQ of Jigsaw. They see all the preparations for the traps and all that.
I was in class today and somebody
Mm-hmm.
brought up the Venom movies for some reason. I forgot what we were talking about. And they were like, "Oh, do you know Venom, like the character?" She was like, "Yeah, I know the character. I've actually seen both movies. I like them both, even though they're god awful. I like them for what they are." I was
At least
like,
he's being truthful.
"See, at least you know." Pig mask, slimed and ready for Amanda. Holy Jesus! What is that? What the fuck is that? I ain't gonna lie. If I was him, I'm pulling the sheet back up, bro. 'Cause nope, I ain't see nothing.
You never cease to amaze me in what you would do in situations, bro. Yo,
But they put the sheet back up anyway.
no, because the dude was coming,
No, they
not
put the
because
sheet
no,
back
you would have put it up before the dude came. You would have been like, well, I seen all I need to see here.
Something I was thinking about for Saw X was like, yo,
Mm,
we want to see Jigsaw in his prime, bro. Like, I know he's sick, but like, I'm about to see him in his prime, unhinged.
yeah,
And this is about to be the first one where he's like full on the main character.
right. Like we only get that in glimpses throughout these movies. John Kramer.
You know, you could have just shot him. Look, now what you did. Yeah,
Gotta
bro.
love OG Saw. Yes, sir.
As if
One of my
he's going to tell
favorites.
you.
One of my favorite films of all time. I don't watch it enough. I don't watch this movie enough.
I don't watch a lot of movies enough.
I
I don't
agree.
watch Candyman enough. I don't watch The Thing enough. I don't watch
I can't wait to
Aliens.
watch. I feel like I watch Alien. I've been watching Alien lately a lot, but the thing I need to watch that more for sure. This movie, the
Ow!
movies that I claim to be my favorites. Oh, I thought he was done, bro. I thought he was done.
It follows all. I didn't watch It Follows last year.
Gotta watch it. I remember I watched that movie with John, bro. I cannot watch movies with John, bro, because this man, we
I
sitting
watched
there
it last
crying,
year. I
laughing.
watched it last year because I watched it
Hmm.
with him for the first time.
Yeah, I watched it with him last year, bro. We were laughing so hard at that movie, bro. The movie is not a comedy. I feel the same way you feel when we watching X-Men movies, like, bro. No,
Ow!
this man gets it so bad.
My leg.
Detective Singh.
You idiot! You thought you hit him from that far with a pump
What a
shotgun? Are you
right.
stupid?
Even if you did, it wouldn't kill him. Oh, watch your feet. Watch your feet. Yo.
Poof!
Ow.
Yo, D-U-D!
Yeah. KO.
Yo, they should put Jigsaw in Mortal Kombat.
Who, John Kramer?
Yo. And every fatality is a different Saw trap.
It's Trap, yeah. He could have that little blade that came out of his wrist.
You about to have Peacemaker and Homelander in Mortal Kombat. I think
And
it comes
Omni Man.
out. I think it comes out Friday. I think.
Homelander, Peacemaker, Omni Man. That is
I need to stay far
that's
away
crazy.
from that game
Why?
because I'm gonna be peer pressured into buying it.
You're gonna buy that game, bro.
No, but I'm not trying to buy it right now.
Oh yeah, you
Trying
trying to
to
wait
wait.
till it goes down a little bit.
Mm. I feel like if I knew somebody who had it and I went and played it and I liked
Hmm.
it, I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna go buy it.
Yeah, definitely walk out of Best Buy. Yeah, I got it, y'all. know the amount of times that I've heard that from you.
Let me see.
I've only seen Saw like 2 times in my life. For sure, need to watch it more. Yes, you do. Probably seen this movie like 7 times total.
Probably only. This is probably my third or fourth. Well, that Last of Us 4K is still $20.
Yeah, man, better get it while the getting's good. Jigsaw was 11. I don't know if you're gonna be
I
able to find
saw
that in the
that.
stores though.
I'm checking right now to see what they got going on, if anything. They need to do is put some horror movies.
They always do that in October. They always throw some horror movies on sale. So I remember like Freaky last year was on sale. Beetlejuice was on sale.
Oh, they restocked that
That's
Wolf
when
of
I
Wall
bought.
Street steelbook, $16.
Yeah, I saw that too. You have that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I think they restart that Coming to America also.
Steelbook.
I think it is. I don't know.
I have that Steelbook.
It's the same old crap. So mad. Blues Brothers was $10 and they had a slip and the dude took it out the plastic thingy and the slip was destroyed. I was like, nah, bro, put that shit back. Shit was burnt up, bent and curved all over the place. I'm like, nah, bro, you can
Nah,
keep
bro,
that.
it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
I was only gonna buy it because I used to watch it as a kid with my dad.
Mm-hmm. Nostalgic. I'm a soul man. I don't know if that's a song from them. But
Oh, somebody got their steel book.
you wait, who got it?
This father.
Oh, nice.
It's more orange than I thought it was gonna be. Yo, Best Buy needs to stop doing this stupid shit with their J cards. I don't like that. How they're
What's wrong with
having
it?
it, how they have like the shape of it in the front. That thing is really weird, especially when you want to put it in a protector.
Oh, like you want it just to be straight? Is that what you? That's what you're saying?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Or like some of the other ones, but it's so duh.
Hmm. What other ones did they do that for?
Wakanda Forever. The Wakanda Forever one was so annoying. I had to rip off the front of the J card. That's how annoying it was.
If I ever do get that steelbook, I'm not getting. I'm not keeping a J core. That steelbook might still be in stores next year.
I don't know about next year, but
I mean, that's in like a couple months. They still got a ton of Thor: Love and Thunders. Yo, last time I went to Best Buy, they had like a good 12 Thor: Love and Thunders on the shelf. I said,
there
"Yo,
are mine too.
it was a lot at it was a lot of Wakanda Forever's too. Both Shuri and the Telecom one. I've only seen that movie one time. It's crazy.
I've seen it.
No, I take that back. I watched it again. I watched it twice.
Movie is fantastic. Was I was crying, bawling tears last time I watched that movie. It's in my bag.
Yeah, the first one, the first time I watched it,
Oh no,
oh,
I
that
have
was the
seen it
pit.
3 times.
You
I
watched it
forgot
with your
about
mom?
that because I watched it with my mom when it was on Disney Plus, and then I watched the
Yeah.
4K last year.
Yeah, I watched it in theaters, and then one time I watched it at work. First time I watched it, I felt the tears coming.
Oh, come here!
Ah!
That thing was waiting for me. This 4K is very good.
Is it? I
It's
kind of want it.
very good.
I
I
want
heard
it.
the Blu-ray is dookie.
Blu-ray is not very good.
Yeah, the 4K definitely cleans up the Blu-ray.
Is it like really blue? It's still really blue looking. Okay.
Uh, but it's very clean.
hmm Yeah, the Blu-ray is very like gritty and grimy, and like I feel like it's kind of the aesthetic of the movie, but I want to see how the 4K looks too. I would keep the Blu-ray, but I mean, well, mainly because it's in that pack. But even if I had just the singular Blu-ray, I would keep that.
Dealing with a juvenile. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. No, no, the acting. It's kind of crazy though because he's a good actor. It's just like I don't know what it is about this part. They said we only paying you a certain amount. He was like, "Are you paying? You gonna get what you pay for, bro?" Well, where did you get this? This man was on Stranger Things as well, season 3.
Who do you play Stranger Things?
He played the mayor.
Speaking of Stranger Things, did you hear about Stranger Things today?
Oh no.
They are releasing Scoops Ahoy ice cream.
Oh, some good news.
It's
Okay.
I think they're releasing 13 flavors. Let me
Is it
just
like what brand is it? Is it like
no,
Edie's or is
it's
it
its own
Ben and
thing.
Jerry? Oh, it's its own thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let me find it.
Netflix dropping some ice cream. That's crazy.
Mm,
It's gonna be at Walmart.
so Scoops Ahoy ice cream will be sold from September 13th in 7 different flavors. The Void mint
Yeah, I see
flavored
that. Yeah, that looks kind of gross, but
chocolate pudding, USS butterscotch,
like
cinnamon
use cause
bun bites,
mint flare,
pineapple
pineapple
upside
upside
down,
down,
triple decker extravaganza.
cinnamon bun bites. That sounds good. Chocolate pudding,
The
chocolate pudding
Void.
ice cream.
Oh, the Void. What is that? It looked like
I don't
rocket
know.
with cherry.
It looks weird. I don't like the way
Why
it
is the
looks.
mint flare pink? I think a mint. I think it's green.
It looks like black.
You
You
think
can eat
I'm gonna
some
go
black ice cream.
the butterscotch or the chocolate pudding?
Do that
I
cinnamon, bro.
hope it's actually good.
Right. I wonder what the sizes are, or it's like Ben and Jerry's, or do a full tub of it, or what. Bro, this part is so goofy. This part, I gotta admit, that part does not fit the tone of this movie, but it's hilarious.
There, I did it. I've done it. I've told them doing the poison
And
Gillette.
then they buzz him.
Where are they?
they they buzz him.
Thought we won. No, you ain't.
What?
Bro, I got electrocuted, you idiot.
He said that was our way out. You foiled it.
Stop
Foiled it.
acting.
Foiled it.
Like, bro, I want to see you get electrocuted and pretend like you're
That
dead,
you're
bro.
still dead.
So in Saw 3, he just like, I don't want to say chops his foot off because he doesn't chop his foot off, but like he like bashes his foot off, right?
Hmm.
So I'd rather just chop my foot off at that point instead of just bashing it.
Yeah,
I feel like that'd be
that's
worse.
yeah, that's more painful. Dude does look like Ezra Miller, bro. I can't get that out of my head now. Kind of look like a mix between Ezra Miller and Tom DeLonge of Blink 182. I didn't know you even listened to Blink. I was about to drop a Blink review here soon.
Got about 30 minutes left.
Not bad, not
I
bad.
always forget how long this movie is. It's not that long, but you would expect this movie to be like 80 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of things that are 80 minutes, apparently, are you gonna watch that movie that's in that weird filter? Have you seen that?
No weird filter. Not that I know of.
I think if I show it to you, you don't know what I'm talking about.
Probably. Oh,
Who goes there?
no, I don't know that. Oh, somebody said that word. Oh, somebody said that to me the other day, and I didn't know what they were talking about.
Yeah, so it's a movie. It's supposed to be an action movie, and it's filmed entirely in that filter.
Doesn't seem like something that I would want to watch, to be honest. Are you watching it? Is it in the theaters?
I'm not watching that.
It's
Ow!
going. It's going to theaters.
Ow! That's expensive. Yeah, I think so. Cause they showed it at TIFF.
Oh,
Yo, mama.
what's happening on the screen right now?
He said, "I'll kill you." I mean, I can't see because they're in the dark. He said, "I'll kill you, motherfucker," and then a whole bunch of cool
Wait,
shit.
did he answer the phone yet?
No, he's still in the
Oh, okay.
apartment.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
now they're
See.
back.
Okay. Yeah. I got ahead a little bit. Let me know when she starts talking. The little girl starts talking.
Yep.
What's I wonder what the difference is between the unrated version and the theatrical version.
I honestly I couldn't tell you. I've seen both versions and nothing stands out to me as it being different.
Hmm.
I don't know why these movies have underrated versions. They're not. What man?
What? What man? Hello.
Eyes are so blue.
Mm-hmm. How you know Adam?
Why did you say that name? Don't believe
Believe
Adam.
Adam's lies.
He knows you.
Don't believe Adam's lies. Sorry, bro. I want to take him seriously so bad.
Fuck!
I think one reason why his delivery isn't great is because he's not American. He's trying to like put on that American accent, and the delivery is just not all the way there.
She told me she knew you.
You know who I am. Yeah. You know who I am.
I'm a liar. What did
What are
you
you
do
talking
last
about?
night, Lawrence?
So what are you talking about?
Hospital, saving sick children? You told me that after you left your house last night. You went to work at a hospital. That's because it's the truth. No, it's not. That is the cheapest and worst looking parking garage I've ever seen in my life.
Yep.
That looked like
It's
a
really
barn.
bad. It's really bad.
It legit looks like a barn. It don't look like a parking garage.
They spent all their budget getting Carrie Ells and Danny Glover.
Ooh.
So that's basically all our budget. Mm. Larry. He's also Robin Hood. Men in tights.
Not men in tights.
Mm-hmm. Guess he was in that Black Christmas remake. Didn't know that.
He was. He was the villain in that movie.
Really? I
He was
don't remember that.
awful.
I believe it.
He's oh well, all that entire movie's awful. But I always forget he's the villain in that.
He's did a lot of voices. Guess he was in Seinfeld episode of Seinfeld.
What episode?
I'll have to look into that. Let's see. What's episode? Season 7, episode 21, The Wait Out.
He was just in Dead Reckoning.
He was. And I don't think he was bad in Dead Reckoning. He was pretty good. Performance wise. I didn't really love his character, but
I remember this episode. It's pretty funny. He plays he plays the husband in a married couple in that episode, and George makes them get a divorce, and Jerry and Elaine date the husband and wife after they get a divorce because they were both waiting for them to get a divorce so they could date the other.
wow.
PlayStation's doing a state of play tomorrow. It's weird because they said we're getting Spider-Man footage on Friday, but they're doing a state
Hmm.
of play tomorrow. It's weird.
That's weird.
You saw that new image of Black Manta?
Yeah, I sent it to the chat today.
It's,
You like that image?
yeah, it looks great.
It didn't really do a whole lot for me. I'm not a huge big Black Manta fan. Anyway. SBC Unleashed says Netflix is working its way to being the next Disney. Yeah, it's definitely expanding. Disney has all those ice creams. Netflix was like, we're gonna do the same thing. I kind of want to try some of those ice creams. There's like a Lion King one, Mickey Mouse one.
Yo, no one, and I mean no one, will drag you through the mud harder than a Star Wars fan when they disagree with you, bro. Somebody said that Ahsoka's bad, of which, they're an idiot, but, and he was like, it seems that I pissed off the Star Wars fan base. And one of them was like, learn to shut the fuck up then. And then the other one told them, no, you're just retarded.
Dang.
Oh, I guess Griffin got approved to be a Rotten Tomatoes critic.
That's
Guess
cool.
they're letting anybody in there now, huh? Did you see this today?
No, what is that?
That is concept art from Multiverse of Madness of my wife.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess her
interesting.
crown got infused into her head.
Interesting.
There's another shot of it. I don't know why there's two different sets of horns, but
Hmm.
it's pretty gnarly.
That
She's
is
got a
gnarly.
she's got a she's got a whole new costume on too.
Yeah, they didn't want to go that route.
There was a whole bunch of stuff on the cutting room floor for Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, because I've seen other images and
For
stuff
shame.
of what it could have been. And the product that we got was the most basic of them all, and it was still a good movie.
The banger. Banger. Love that movie. That's definitely being watched in October.
This is Zep.
Stretch. Black Bolt could kill you with one word from his mouth. What
What
mouth?
mouth?
Boom, 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 boom,
Doof.
boom.
Turn this man into spaghetti.
I still can't believe there's people that are genuinely upset about that scene, bro. Oh, they brought in John Krasinski only to kill him in 5 seconds. Oh.
Oh yeah, that's the this is the part. Help me.
I understand it here. I understand it here when she's like about to help her. Okay. It's this part that pisses me off. I do like that Zepp's role in this movie is because it's not because he wanted to do this, but
Mm-hmm.
because he had to. I do like
Yeah,
that.
that's a good twist.
I kind of wish they would have wrote Amanda like that versus just having her be fucking insane. Zepp,
Yeah.
you bastard! Son of a bitch!
Holly, you failed.
Ow!
What's going on?
Hello?
Shoot him. Why are you
White people.
not shooting him?
White people.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Shoot him in the leg, shoot him in the kneecap, shoot him in the head.
Any of
Just so
those would
he can't
suffice.
move. Just so he can't move. Shoot him to where he's injured, but he's still alive to get arrested and face prosecution. I don't know.
Bro, it's not the time for this. Gotcha.
Ow!
Ow!
Jesus!
Out.
This
So
is
I'm
what
on my way. Ah, my leg.
Oh, what the fuck? Come here!
I got you now.
Ow!
Okay, how's my name is going?
Those watching, we are at 126. Oh, 127 minutes. Hour 27 minutes. 3 seconds. Movie's wrapping up.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Come on,
Ripo's on.
Larry. More of that crank editing.
So bad. I need you. Doof. Oi!
So what are you doing? I'm just resting my eyes, man.
That electrocution did look pretty extreme.
It did.
Man had foam coming out of his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck this shit.
Everybody going through it.
I'm gonna get you, Dirty Dan. Ow!
I'm Dirty Dan.
Who you calling pinhead?
What do you call it,
My family needs me. No, God, God, no.
Yo, whenever they go back to him, just stop. Oh shoot! What?
Oh my God. Alright. What are you doing? What I should have done a long time ago. Ow!
Yo, blood splattering on his shirt. Oh.
A perfect example of how less is more.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Got you.
Come here. Ow!
Nope. Yeah, put it down.
Ow!
I'll fight like a man. Wrong foot.
Oh, Ripo's on. See, who you really needed in these movies was Mel Gibson. That's what you really need.
They brought him back just to kill him again.
Oh my god.
You have to die.
My
Like,
family. Ah!
you have to die.
Bro, this man really
Uh,
put blank in there, bro.
I've done it.
Show them to me.
I've done it. Did Michael kill again?
You bastard! I'll fucking kill you! I'll fucking kill you! It's too late.
It's the
Why?
rules. Haha, I was pretending.
Come here. Accidentally shoot him. I'll... Whoopsh.
Oh
It's
yeah,
great.
he's done.
Nah, bro. You see, Adam. I don't know how to fight, bro.
Why's he talking like that?
He's got an open wound.
Why is he talking like Gandalf though? I'm gonna go get help. Talking like I just was watching Us talking like the tethered.
Bro, that movie sometimes legit feels like a Scooby Doo cartoon, bro. Movie is so goofy sometimes.
It is the tether.
It doesn't need to be.
Mm-mm. Oh
Here we go.
yeah.
Drop the track, Jigsaw.
Drop the track. Da-da-da, da-da, da-da-da.
Mr. Handel. Hospital. Zep.
Mm, mm.
What? What?
Yo.
What?
Man had front row seats.
He's alive.
I was pretending. Game over.
Game over. That, ladies and gentlemen, was Saw, directed by James Wan and written by Lee Winnell. Oh, this
Fantastic.
hood looks weird on my head. Look all
Fantastic.
over here looking like Jigsaw. Um, yeah, it's awesome. It's great. You know, it's again, it's a shame that the rest of the franchise is just so goofy and stupid because this first one is a genuinely really good movie, and they knew what they was doing, bro. They
Hmm.
knew what they was doing. It is not my favorite James Wan movie. I think that might be The Conjuring 2 or Malignant, but it's good stuff. Definitely good stuff. My score is a 4.5 out of 5.
5 out of 5 for me. It's
Critic
my
score would be 8.5 probably.
got you. Yeah, it's a great film.
Well, guys, our last topic is the physical media update. Did not get anything because I'm flat fucking broke right now. So I'll definitely have some stuff for you guys for Tuesday.
Hmm.
But this is a great watch. Thank you to everyone who showed up in the chat. Um, Next week, bring your butts back in these seats. Next week, 8 p.m., we will be back doing a watch along for Saw number
Saw
2.
2, yes
And
sir,
we
and
will also be doing Ahsoka episode 6,
hmm
which I'm very excited about. Um, yeah, if you enjoyed the watch along, please leave a like and subscribe to our new channel. Turn on the bell for all notifications for future updates. Also, let us know down below what other content would you like to see from our channel besides the stuff we did before. You want to see rankings, you want to see short movie reviews, let us know. Also, follow our Instagram page. All of that stuff is down below. Everyone, have a great night.